No, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch. Always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Famous for the way up, play the game, bruh. Never stop, go get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah. You know I'm always honest, there ain't no way I'm ever stopping. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top. I'm always flirting with pain, she like to hurt me and maim. I'm always working to change.
Indeed, Samuel, this is new. This is something that I'm gonna try to do, and this is just a chat and stream, because I think that really today I really feel a little bit, I would say, tired of playing anything in front of the stream for today, specifically. I don't know why. And people have recommended me to just be able to do a chatting stream, you know, to try it out. So it could be cool. We can just find something to talk about. And I think that this is a good training for myself. Because a lot of times I have a stream to just be able to play something, talk to you guys in the meantime. But I never truly just tried to be able to do a chat stream straight away, you know, just to be here, me, you guys, and to talk. So I think that this can be kind of interesting. So what do you guys think? Are you guys up for it? The way that this goes, you guys talk, I talk, everyone talks. But we need to find just some things to be able to just talk about. Keep your eye on the monitor like this. Sometimes I just have to look at the camera, depends. I think that for today, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what we are gonna do. Anomaly stream in real life. Jim. You know, I really need to any day buy either observation duty 4, 5, or 6. Because I've played a lot of 1, 2, and 3 are not my style. I just think that they deviated too much of the original game. So much so that the original creator actually came back to the old formula on Observation Duty 4, 5, and 6. And it's still going strongly. What do you guys think? I think that all of you, the 3 of you, have been on Observation Duty with me on the live streams. So, have you guys ever played any of the games, or do you guys just watch? And if so, what is your favorite one so far? I think that I've asked this occasionally during the streams of Observation Duty, but what do you guys think? Let me share the stream in the meantime. Hajim, no, you're not in my kitchen. I just checked the cameras. No, I will not go check it again. And Hajim, how do you always get to invade my house in Observation Duty? Last time that we played, you were just everywhere. Like you say, oh, there's something in this place, I'm gonna be there. And then there's an intruder. Oh, I'm gonna go to your toilet, and then there's an anomaly in the toilet. Really, Hajim, how did you make that? That was amazing. Hey, Dino, welcome. Dino says, summer is here, yay for me, lol. Now I'm gonna be in 8th grade. Hey, congratulations for surviving it, Dino. I wish that I had like better encouraging words for you, but just keep your head in the right place. Try to exercise, try to find extra activities to get into. Don't stay too long on the PC. And try to enjoy, but pay attention, okay? No, I just wish that for a lot of things, I just wish that I was able to just be there, to just pay more attention. But there were a lot of extra factors that kind of deviate me from just being the best student that I could have been on my, like, I would say 13 years and under that. Hey Joe, how you doing? And welcome. Joe, you were the one that suggested a talk stream, so this is what I'm doing today. You recommended it a few days ago, so today I'm gonna try it. Let's see how much I can actually just keep you guys entertained today just with me talking now. Hajim says, then check the camera. I'm the object. Oh, Hajim. If it goes like this, I would just have to report my whole house because you would be in the walls. I will have to actually get a quarantine or like a what do I need? I would need like the level of quality of the I'm on observation duty removal to just get you out of my walls. But as I was saying, I didn't realize you would take it personally, and here we are. Great to be here. Hey, I'm trying new things, and this is very cool, honestly. Thought you guys are great. Oh, don't worry, Henry. My toilet's not worth stealing, you know. And if any of you try to come to my house to steal my toilet, I will make sure to take a big crap onto the toilet and not flush before you guys do so. You guys really want to go against that? Just say it's not gonna be a good sight to see, but be my guest, try to steal my toilet. You guys have been warned. But as I was saying, I really wish that I could have been better in school, you know, just before going to college. I think I had a lot of things in my way that kind of just demotivated me a lot, you know. When I was growing up, I think I barely had any friends in most years of my school. My friends either moved away or I would just be in terrible classes with people that I was not aligned to, you know? Dino's fact of the day, I'm in your walls. Guys, am I really gonna just have to check every single wall in my house? Just come and go, talk, just to find like the hollow spot into the wall to know that you guys are there? Really? I do like these walls. You know what? I'm gonna let you guys stay in the walls just for this night. I'm not removing the walls today. It would be a pain to just have to rebuild the entire wall behind me to have this green screen effect. So yeah, the wall stays for today. And no touching my toilet. You touch my toilet, you're gonna be sent to Brazil. Or better saying, you're gonna be sent away from Brazil to be brought back to Brazil. You guys know what I mean. Joe says, if John Cena meme again, then we have to take down the walls with the hammer. Ah, dude. By the way, what do you guys think about John Cena as an actor? Honestly, I think that I haven't yet watched The Peacemaker, but I just think that he's certainly like rocked the role just with the amount of memes that were around. He's even in Mortal Kombat now, because John Cena, alongside with The Rock, they were both like into wrestling or like being more the guy that just shows up because of the physique that they have, and then they slowly manage to just become wrestlers, right? So what do you guys think about them? Nigel says, Fast and Furious kind of fits him, just don't know the rest of the films. Dude, John Cena was even Scooby-Doo. What's New Scooby-Doo actually had the participation of John Cena. I believe that we also had the like Surf's Up 2 with a lot of wrestlers like John Cena as well. I think he was there. I didn't watch the second one. I had no idea that that was actually a thing until a few years back when I just googled it or I just saw a meme about it. My way? I don't know. Let me pull up the lyrics to see if I can actually do it. I will admit that I will need the lyrics, but no, only if you guys, only if the majority asks. I will not like plague you guys with my singing unless the majority asks for it. Just a second, Jim. Joe asks. No, before that, Henry asks, what is the best horror game you like? I think that for me specifically, it goes along these lines. There's a lot of horror movies movies and the games and comics and creepypastas are there that are amazing. But I'm a very scary person. For me, it goes like this. I see my favorite YouTubers uploading a game or a video about this, and I go for it to watch. I've never been a person to be into horror movies. I'm just such a easily scareable person. So much so that as soon as like we finished our last observation duty like stream, I went to my friend's Discord and said, oh hey guys, I just finished making my live stream. It was on this horror game, blah 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 blah. And my friend goes, dude, who are you? No way that the Dan that I know would ever play a scare game. No way, who are you? No, I'm just trying to get better at horror games. Just trying to be a little bit more natural when playing them, because so far the only like horror games that I really played in the past was I'm on Observation Duty. I don't have basically any other game that is a complete horror game into my playlist on Steam, you know, when it comes to my collection on my library. So I don't think I can save as a perspective of a gamer. But as a viewer, I definitely gotta say that I'm on Observation Duty was really an addiction for me for a long time because of Insim. He's a Twitch and now also YouTube streamer, and he's such a cool guy. His videos and his streams are very cool for me, and every time that I see a new horror game, I go for him as a reference to horror games. Now let me just go ahead and like let me get yeah, his playlist just popped up for me. Let me just get you guys like his name. So this guy right here, he's the like the guy that I always go to when it comes to watching like horror videos, because he played a lot of horror games. It's just very cool. And moving on a little bit, Henry, if that answers your question, let me go for Nigel's question. You were saying about college a moment ago. I mean, it wasn't about college, but it goes like this. I was talking to Dino, just some words of incentive about trying to just to do your best in school, enjoy those moments, try to do more things than just the PC in school, because in a way I really regret a lot, you know, of not doing as much as I could. But as I said, I think that's not completely due to my fault. You know, if I can just take that a little bit out of my back. When I was growing up, I didn't have many friends, I was anxious, I was socially awkward, I was shy, I was a little bit more chubby than I am now, and even today I'm trying to lose a little bit more of weight just to avoid any health problems in the future and to get more fit and to get more pretty, you know, at least to myself. But I didn't have an easy time going through school, you know? I suffered bullying, I suffered from loneliness because I didn't have many friends. The few friends that I had would move away. People that were lived around me moved away, so I didn't have any more friends my age that I liked or that I knew. Other people from school started to just swap schools because it was around the time where people would just start to choose new places to go to. So I was alone for a considerable amount of time. I think that honestly, this is kind of what prompted me to get extremely addicted to TF2. No, because TF2 just is a game that as soon as I got to beat it, as soon as I got to download it, as soon as I got to launch it and play for the first time, I fell in love with it. Every time that I would come back to school, I would just come in, sit on my chair, and open the game. The same thing was with Minecraft, but Minecraft was a little bit harder because it was a single player experience for me most of the time. But TF2 was different. I met my clan on TF2. I remember to this day that I was in a Trade Plaza 2 server playing Sniper, and I just ended up talking to two guys in there. One of them was called White Skull and the other one was called Black Skull. And they said, oh, no, okay, you seem cool. You wanna just join our clan maybe? You seem to be chill. What do you think? I was like, yeah, why not? Sure. And they go, okay, you need to choose a color. You can choose right now between green, yellow, blue, and you need to change your name on Steam for it. And I was like, okay, I'll pick blue. I'll pick blue Skull. Yeah, no problem. And so on and so forth. I changed my name to Blue Skull on Steam. That was like basically my persona right there. From now on for about 6 years on Steam, you know, 7 years maybe. I think I'm more around 6 years. I think it was from 2013 to 2017, maybe 4 to 6 years. I was a Blue Skull until I just changed my name because the clan eventually disbanded. Everyone just went to their separate places. Everyone just started to hang out with other people. And I just went back to being alone on that. But in those like 3 to 4 years, I was just basically going to school, just trying to pay attention to the best that I could, not understanding a single thing, knowing that most of the teachers would not have the time to just try to help me out, you know, because there were a lot of kids in class and everything. And then I just went ahead and just buried myself into TF2 and other games and the computer. Yeah. I was a very socially awkward kid and I just moved away from everything to just be on PC. On the PC, that's where I kind of made my friends, that's where I just started hanging out most of my time, you know. And that's how it goes, that's how I got addicted to being like a gamer, or just to be a casual gamer. I wish that I had started YouTube, because if I had started the YouTube as soon as I got like completely antisocial, I would have been such a like a different person, you know? Maybe I would have been, I don't know, cooler, I hope? I don't know. You guys know, I think that is a very easy thing to just to think about, you know? What could have been of me or someone if we didn't do this or if we did that? But eventually I got around, and I started my YouTube like 2 or 3 years ago. But I still think about it sometimes, like what would be different? Would I still like, I would probably have a different name or logo on it. And I think that how big would it be today if I started 10 years ago? Well, maybe I will discover like in 10 years from now or 7 years now, when this channel actually makes 10 years of making content. I don't know. Oh, this is gonna be a long stream. I'm basically just using you guys as a venting mechanism, sorry about that. And it went around like that until I just got, I would say, middle school, right? When you're about, let's say, 15 to 17, or 14 to 17, or 18, depends on you. And then I really started making some friends, I started to go out more. Those guys really saved me on that one. I met some people that was more comfortable around, I had a fun time, it was very great, until it became college. College was kind of a downhill for my social aspire. Hey, thank you, Joe. But really, I do not know how is college around where you guys live, but college around here for Brazilians, it's a little bit like the following. In Brazil, you don't get like the usual, just a few months, you know, or a year, just to do a few classes in college if you're accepted into any programs, to just try to decide what you want to major in. Because in Brazil, as soon as you're finished with middle school, you have to have a choice. You have to do ENEM, which is like our exam to colleges, and so you can get entry. And if you don't get in. You're gonna have to wait to do the test again next year, and in the meantime, you're not gonna do anything. And since Brazil is a very big place, and since Brazil has a lot of poverty, you know, you most likely will have to get a job in the meantime. A lot of people that I know that are in college, they will get like jobs or work as soon as they are in the middle of college, or they start already having work, you know, beyond college. And it's the way that it goes. We don't have like a middle ground to just be able to wait and find ourselves. As soon as we're finished with our 17s, we just need to maybe either go to college, either go to work, or basically two at the same time. Hey Billy, welcome to the stream. We're just chilling and talking. And my college specifically, I didn't have an easy time adapting. I ended up getting into a very toxic group. I had always had like this cheerful personality, as you guys know before. And they were very toxic. They had a few extreme ideologies about a few things, and it didn't do well for me. So, still in college, I am kind of a loner, I will admit. Kind of a loner. I have a few people that I adore around college, but now to this point, now that I'm not hanging with those people anymore, and now that kind of it was I think 2 years with me hanging with them, you know, it was just everyone has already moved away to new projects, or the groups were already like too deep to just accept an outsider as a full-timer, you know, in the group. It's like that. I think it's in the imposter syndrome, maybe a little bit of what I had. You guys must know what it is. You guys are internet people, of course. Maybe like you're gonna know what it's like to be in a group, or just trying to get to know a group and you just don't feel like you fit in. I think that's something that we all go through at one point in life. At least in college, I can say with a little bit of pride that 99% of my classes, I would say not excelled in, but I survived them. There was only one class that I actually like bombed in, that I have to retake it, and it's something that is more on my recent thing, but I need to complete it later if I need to actually graduate. Billy says, all I know is that I want you to sing California Girls again. Billy, I will only sing if the majority of the chat asks for. Hajim has already asked me to sing My Way, but the chat has not complied, so for now, no singing until the majority speaks. We're just chilling. And I think that you guys deserve better than my awful singing. I've just been such a horrible singer in the past streams. I don't know like the songs, I just I forget the lyrics. I would have to pull up the lyrics right now to be able to sing for you guys. And damn, I cannot guarantee myself just straight away. If I could, I would do it right now. If I knew the lyrics, if I knew the melody, I would just sing to you right now. But I have fallen off. I have not deserved to be called like a Disney enthusiast if I don't know the musics or the songs. So no singing for now. Unless the majority of the chat just says that, yes, we want you to do that. Then I don't mind. Nigel says, I suck at singing, but I know how to enjoy to dance myself, only in parties. Oh, Joe, let's talk about parties. That's a fun one. On the subject of parties, I never went to true parties that had a lot of dancing, because here in Brazil, dancing can be a little bit more into the funk side. And what do I mean? At parties, there's not just the parties where you just go crazy left and right, because that, at least for me, are the parties that I was never either invited to, or the parties that I didn't get to hang around, you know? I would just choose other events. In Brazil, we have what we call the resenha. And resenhas are basically a gathering of people and friends to just hang around, talk, drink a little bit, and maybe do a cookout, and just, you know, just be together. Maybe just joke a little bit, hook up with someone that you might know or someone that you just know, and to also meet new people. But it's usually a more chill event, you know? And also, yeah, to get food. There's always the people that go just for the food. But in Brazil, like when it comes to dancing, it's a very more provocative type of dancing. I think that here in Brazil, if I would have to define like the usual dancing that I see around parties, especially when our like parties that I usually go to, is when 2 or 3 girls just start to twerk to a song. You know, that's the type of dancing that we have around here in Brazil in small parties when there's music. More than enough times that I can remember. I just remember people putting music in the background and talking, but dancing is very, very rare. I do actually remember one time that a friend of mine just took a Just Dance, and he brought to the party on his I think it was Nintendo Switch. And while everyone was talking, I just remembered that I was like, okay, I'm a little bit chill and antisocial today. I don't want to just sit around people to just listen to what they're saying, and I don't want to be annoying to just be around them, not know what they're talking about. So let's dance. I just remember that I took like the controller because no one was there, and I was just there in the living room dancing alone to Just Dance. That was like me. I still remember that I was I was dancing to, oh, what's the name of the song? Let me try to remember a second. Believer. Yeah, I was dancing that to the Nintendo Switch, and I was actually just repeating that song so many times that I actually got like the best score. I think it was a 3 or 5 stars, don't remember like what's the maximum star that you can get on that. But I still can remember the moves, and it was like I was just dancing and staying there so much that 2 friends, like there were a couple, they just came like into the living room and they came to try to give me company. I don't know. I think they felt bad about it. Eh? Just see me all alone in the living room just dancing while everyone was scattered in the party just talking, and they came and they tried to dance with me. It was nice of them. I think that they know that sometimes I have a hard time at parties, but it was fun. I had fun that day. I just remember the dancing. It was cool. Billy says, all I know... Oh, no, sorry. I don't like parties in general. Yeah, it can be very annoying. Like, things that I kind of declare to myself to, okay, I want to go to this party, and okay, I don't think I want to go to this party. Just, I'm gonna let it slip. To go to a party, I need to know where it is well. I need to know the people that are in the party. If I know that I have someone that is safe just for me to be around, if I'm getting annoyed, bored, or just shy or insecure, or just like antisocial, I just want to be with someone that I know. And that's my introvert side speaking. I want to know if it's a safe region, because there's a lot of places in Brazil that can be dangerous, especially at night and in specific conditions. So I want to know that if it's a safe place to just be around. I want to know if it's a safe place to park or to get an Uber from, at till what time usually the party goes. Those are usually things that I kind of consider, because I just to go to a random party, maybe to a nightclub or something like that, it really takes a lot to be able to drag me into one. Really, having to go to a nightclub is something that I don't want to do. I have tried to force myself a few times to just put into my head like, okay, I want to meet new people. I just want to be able to do more and to just try to get better at socializing. So I would speak with a few friends, say, oh, do you know about any events or any things that are happening left and right in the nightclub? You want to just try to set a date to do anything? And they're like, oh, yeah, we can try to do this any day. We just need to form a group. But then we never form a group, we never do anything. And I just kind of escape the responsibility to have to go to a nightclub. Oh, yeah, Joe. And we actually used to do something. Actually, you just brought a very interesting memory. You know, because I just remember the times that we would go to like small public parks or places like this that are relatively safe, and we would just gather everyone. People would say, oh, we're gonna do this at the park tonight, we're just gonna hang out, be there. But there was like at one point where usually like we do do these things around like we used to do them at the parks and the public places. But I just remember one time that I tried to just set everything to do a resenha, to do just a gathering, but I selected like the park, and that was around the time where everyone was just outgrowing like the interest to going to parties at public places or like gatherings, and the people would just much rather just be at someone's house or someone's home, you know. I think people were just outgrowing like this interest in going to a public place, to maybe not even like the ambient. If they want to be one with free food, with drinks, a safe place to just crash a little bit. And that's something that happened. I remember I was kind of quite annoyed of it at the time, but nowadays I understand. I never had any bad experiences at these public parks, usually. Actually, no, I had one. Oh, I just remember. I had just a few small ones, but one of them was so annoying. And get ready, this is gonna be a funny and a terrible story to tell. I remember this time where we had this girl that we used to know. She was like in my same class, in middle school, but we all she just moved to another school. I don't know if she just had to redo her year because she didn't have good grades enough. But stick with me on this one. She was kind of going out with someone that we knew, you know, like we were friends with this guy more than we were with her now. And they started dating, you know? It was a very big surprise for me. She started dating. And as soon as she started dating... Jesus Christ, I'm very blue today. Everything that I have is blue right now. Okay, back to the story. We knew this girl. She was from our same year in middle school. We studied alongside her for 1 year. And she was a girl that was never as much as around us as she could. You know, she was already like... delayed 1 year because her scores or her tests were not good enough, so she had to redo a year, and that was the year that she was with us. And after that, she disappeared, or she just tried to focus on going with her actual group of friends and things like that. But after a few years, we actually discovered that she was dating like one person that we know, one person that I usually invite to my house for some gatherings. And at the time, it was kind of a weird relationship that they had. It was the type of thing like he would talk to us or to other people that she was kind of crazy, that she just wants to find a way out, but that she would always just kind of keep doing some dramas so they would not break up, and she would bargain with him by offering sex. And that worked for a while. And in this meantime, she was saying that she was in love with him. She said that they would eventually one day get married, that this and this and that and this and that, until the bomb came. When it was just the time where he actually broke up with her, or they broke up instantly, you know. I think that He never admitted to anyone that he saw them as a true relationship. For him, maybe he was just presenting them as a casual hookup that was happening occasionally. But for her, they were like a serious thing. They were a serious thing for her. And like when they broke up, I think it was because he texted someone else, and someone else was a friend of hers, and the message came like to her to one way or another. You know, she discovered that, and she went berserk. She went completely, I would say, depressive mode. She just cried so much. She would just do drama all the time. She would curse him like in every social media that she could, and she would just drink a lot. Really, guys, don't use drink as a coping mechanism. It's not gonna end well. So there was like this one day that we eventually decided to go out. I went with one friend of mine, my best friend, and the people that showed up there in the end, it was basically her, a friend of hers, and another guy. It was not a good sight, you know. All the other people basically either just said that they would go but then just dished, or people that go just actually went away earlier. And so there was 5 of us, me, my friend, the girl like that was going through like this depressive state of mind because she lost like her fantasy with the guy, her friend, and the guy that was also their friend, you know, this 3, and me and my buddy. Oh, the guy just he just disappeared. He just disappeared and he left a full bottle of vodka with the girl. And that did not go well. She just started drinking and drinking and drinking and drinking. And I can totally see that they were kind of fed up with her, you know? They just didn't want to take care of her anymore. So this happened. The guy just completely disappeared, abandoned the bottle of vodka with her. So this was not good. He just left the problem to the group to deal with. And this was in a public place, mind you. And the second girl, her friend, just kind of gave up and just kind of walked, let's say, 30, 50 feet just to like one side of the grass, like field of the park. Just sat down and started to smoke while she would mess with her phone. And so this girl, that was not even like basically my friend, we just studied together for a year and she never really truly hanged around with us beyond school. She was like right there, basically laying on the ground, crying, drinking, like using every single possibility that she could, either to just start giggling to herself, just pass out for a few seconds, or just fall her face flat into the grass, or to just badmouth like her, the guy that just dumped her, you know, to us. And damn, that was just a horrible experience, you know. That was just so annoying. I was so fucking pissed at that. You know, I don't know her. I don't basically am friends with her. Anything could have happened. If it wasn't me or my friend that would be there to take care of that, who knows what would happen with this 18-year-old girl that was just passed out in the middle of the park at night, mind you. You know, just basically going blackout drunk. Can you guys just imagine what could have happened to her if me and my buddy, we were not good people and dare to just stick around to see what would happen, and we would have to take care of her. I think we took care of her for 40 minutes until her friend just kind of came back to talk to her, and me and my friend, we kind of got a break from babysitter duty. I just says, when you say she disappears, hang out with our people, I already knew where this is going. Yeah, it goes like this. I just remember being so pissed that I just we just ended up taking the bottle of vodka off her hand, so she would just fucking stop drinking until before she got into a alcohol coma. But we took it. I just emptied the whole bottle. You know, I just was so pissed, and I don't drink. I never drink a single drop of alcohol in my life from bottles or cans or anything. But I was so pissed at that. I was so fucking pissed. And that just set me the day to just get the fuck out of that situation, you know? And even worse, I just remember going back and the guy just ended up coming back. I think he just went to see someone else around. I don't know if it was something that he was hooking up with or maybe some other group of friends. But as soon as we all kind of came back together, you know, he found us. He asked where was the bottle, because that was what he came back for. He was basically coming back for the bottle. And I just said that I tossed it all away. because of the girl that's almost going to an alcoholic coma because she could not stop drinking. And it was like, oh, next time you throw away a bottle that you pay for, asshole. And I think that at the time, I think I just responded like, and next time you take care of your friend, you fucker, you know? That guy that night was just such an asshole, you know? That was like one of the like few times that year that I just really wish that I could have just beaten the crap out of someone. Because really, can you guys imagine that? You consider someone a friend, or at least you're supposed to be friend. You abandon this person with a bottle of alcohol when she's like vulnerable and having a mental breakdown. And after you come back to ask where the bottle is, you just curse at the guy that actually took care of your friend and just prevented anything bad from happening, you know? For me, that's an asshole. And I do not know what he's doing nowadays, but I have a friend that is best friends with this guy. And when I told the story, she would just try to just clear the air a little bit. I was saying, oh no, that's weird, that doesn't sound like him. I know something must have been happening around that time, you know, this and that. And they say, okay, he's still an asshole for me. That's not changed. He was a complete asshole that day, and you can go fuck himself for that. I'm not gonna just say, oh, okay, I understand. No, I don't understand. I saw what he did, and that's a fucking asshole move, you know? In the end, I think that the last time that I saw that girl, it was like, I think last year. And as soon as like we find her again, there was me, my buddy that was also there at the time with like when this whole shit show happened, and this girl that kind of like his best friend with the asshole dude of the story. We found this girl like in a party in a karaoke place, and she came and said, "Oh, hello, how you guys are? This and that, yeah, blah 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 blah." And dude, it was such a weird thing, you know. The last thing that I heard about her is that she had to quit drinking because of her liver. She was having problems because of excessive drinking. And I don't know, I think that she was just so weird, you know. I think that she's just going to grow up to be like one of those like crazy alcoholic aunties that we see in movies. If you guys know this stereotype, you know, the ones that just hide everything they're feeling deep inside and save it for the bottle. And they just kind of judge everyone and everything around them, or they're just super smart like this. Oh, you know me, let's go. It's been hard, almost like I had this and that happening, but that's okay. This dude, you know, this type of girl. Dude, it's so sad. You know, it's so sad to see this happening to someone, especially kind of seeing like this whole like pinpoints in their like history, where each time that you see them, they're just kind of in a new like worse situation. But well, at least what I can say is that she dropped the drinking. She just abandoned the drinking because of medical reasons. It's sad it had to be because of this, but honestly, I don't want her to die. I'm just glad that she stopped drinking for one reason or the other. Nigel says, I would lose my cool if he tries to make a shitty excuse, but I'm all calm and reasonable. Yeah, I'm the type of person that allows my blood to go like extremely to high temperatures, like in my mind, but I know when to just shut the fuck up, you know. I know when the situation is not gonna do well for me when I'm outside my house around friends or other people. I just control myself better. Oh yeah, remember the meme. He goes, why do women just like jerks? Why do guys only like bloody bimbos who walk over them? And then there's, why is the cart not moving forward? Oh, nice. That's a good meme. Talking about memes, any day I need to do a meme watch stream where we watch like Beater's stream or videos, because Beater is actually one of the few content creators that when I go to them, I went to him. I just said, hey Beater, or Peter, would you mind if I reacted to this on stream, because his videos are long videos? And he said, yeah, go for it, no problem, dude. And I was like, hey, thanks. And that was very cool of him, like being able to just see one of the meme compilations and him giving the permission to do it on stream. Because that's one of the things with me. I already talked about this, so I will sum it up to those that are already here for some time in the channel. I usually don't like to do reactions on streams, to content of people that I usually don't know if are cool with reaction videos. I think I only did 2 times this sort of thing, and it was with Blackmas, the Scratch Universe, which was a stream to just do a recap of everything for my knowledge for the next episode that was coming out. And the other one was, I believe, to Quasi's. I think it was a live stream. But still, I'm always like super conscious about not wanting to just set the wrong example to other people doing videos or reaction videos. I just want to be as respectful as I can to the original source. If they're not cool with this type of thing, I will not react to their videos. If they want me, I will just delete them. But I do not like to do it on stream. But Beater, he was kind enough to respond to my comment and just go ahead and say, hey, no problem, you can react to my videos on stream. No problems. Joe says, my own middle school ex-friend stopped talking to me and hang out with the football team. And he said, I don't cartoon anymore. Don't know if that's a metaphor or he just doesn't want to be friends. I don't think I know that metaphor. I don't cartoon anymore. Let me... Oh, maybe he's saying that he doesn't cartoon anymore, that he doesn't watch like cartoons, that he's not a kid anymore. I don't cartoon anymore. Let me see. Nope. I think that... Oh, I don't watch cartoons anymore. I don't know, I think it's just him saying, dude, I just want to grow up in the social ladder. I just want to meet new people. And he wants to go into the stereotype line of like the social ladder. He just wants to hang out with the cool kids. Which honestly is something that I understand to a certain extent, wanting to just be one of the popular kids, feel included. But being someone that was kind of also at the bottom of like the food chain into those things, I kind of just decided to go my own way and bury myself into the computer. Hey Mark, how you doing? Mark Australia, but he lives in Canada. How you doing? We're just having a talk stream. It can be so weird. You know. Let's see. Mark says, I'm a cart. I am a spy. Okay. Actually, since there's a talk stream, I'm gonna turn on the music for me. Just a second. Is that your whole riddle, Mark? I'm a cart. I am a spy. So my answer is, I am the storm that is approaching. Ah, that's a good music. That's my answer. Yeah, okay, my answer is I am the storm that is approaching, if that is a good enough answer for you. But hey guys, since now I kind of hit like a reach end to this. Oh, Nigel gave a follow-up. He stopped talking to me after we went into high school. I don't know, people that just do it like that, for me, they're just people that are like, they just want to compensate so much about their own life, you know? Just choose to stop to talk to someone that you're friends with so you just can try to get into new groups. I know, that's just such a pitiful move to have, you know? I pity the people that would just abandon them, the people that chose to be with them, just because they want to try to aim for more, you know, just for some people that he doesn't even know that will like him back. He doesn't have any guarantees. Like, why must you sacrifice something that you have, something that is safe? Why do you want to sacrifice the people that are there for you now for people that might not be for you there when you're like a few months in or a few years in? It's just crazy. Ugh, it's weird. I think it's just my introverted like side saying this, but I know that I have a group of people that I like, and I know that, let's say, I have this amount of group of people that I like. I know that I cannot truly trust this group, or the people that are just the people that I know, they're not truly friends and everything. And then there's the people that are actually close with me, and then I just need to know like everything about them. It's just the way that I am. I just try to know them to the best of my extent. I know that, for example, for this subject I cannot talk with this one, but for this other subject I cannot talk to these two, and it just goes like this. But honestly, why would I just try to just trade these 5 people that I trust for people that society just told me that are like the higher ups, you know, of the social ladder? Why would I try to trade it? I don't know. I just says, yes, yeah, and right now I don't care what he does or what he's doing. I already enjoy art and making commissions. They're not my problem. Simple, yeah. There you go. But honestly, must have been such an annoying moment because so far I only had friends that kind of like I had to move away when I was a kid. But being a kid and having to go through that, you know, just having people to basically just go ahead and step on top of you and abandon you like that when you're a kid or when you're younger must be so horrible, especially like in high school. I don't know. Luckily, I always kind of stood very far away from the assholes. Well, at least until college when I got into the toxic group that I mentioned. But it's just the way it is. I don't know why people do that. I don't know like what is like the trigger that they have to just decide to risk it all and see. I don't know. I think that I'm just someone that plays safe on a lot of things. I am very happy with the little that I have. I want to shoot up for more, for example, in many things. But I don't think that I would ever just walk on top of another person that I know that are friends. Yeah, Joe, you're right. We're all humans, I guess. I know, it's weird. Being a human is weird sometimes. No? We all fuck up at some point. We all fuck up something at some point. We can screw a relationship, or we can lose a relationship, or we can lose a friend sometimes. And sometimes we will not even understand why we did that or why they did it. It's weird being a human sometimes. Did anyone else in the chat ever like had to cut ties? Or just straight up lost a friendship because of reasons that you guys would like to share? I think this is like the topic that we got into right now. What did someone do or what did you do that completely like just cut the ties of with someone that you knew? What was like the breaking point for a friendship or a relationship that you guys had that just sliced the bridge? You guys have anything like that to say? Because I can have one example. There was once this girl that we knew. She was around in the group. It was just a few years ago, maybe before the pandemic, a little bit before the pandemic, or like 1 year before the pandemic. She was a girl that we thought was cool. She was funny, and we just hanged around with her because we just met a lot of people that would also hang around with her. But there was one major problem. I think she had a lot of personal issues that to one time led her to just commit an attempt of a self-harm, and that was a horrible thing to just hear about. But the way that she did it, it was like in one of like we just discovered this later. It was like one of our gatherings. We were like at the beach at night, you know, like it's a very like a common place to go at night in Brazil because there are just a few bars and other things. And we just heard that she tried to go into the water at night for suspicious reasons. So YouTube doesn't flag this whole stream, you know, it was a very, very fucked up thing. And after that I was kind of just so scared because I knew her, but I was not the best friends with her. I would not be completely put my hand on the fire for her. It was not that relationship yet. And just hearing that made kind of everyone scared to be with her. And we were like 18 at the time already. She was a little bit younger than us. So being responsible to this level of thing, you know, to a person that could just have a turn of events in her head and then just to do something like that, and we would be responsible, you know, for just not being careful enough. She would also drink, which is a big problem, guys. If you guys are above age, don't drink or just don't be close to people that are minors that are drinking. You can be like penalized for that on the eyes of justice. Don't stay around people that drink like that. And just try to avoid young people that drink, you know, people underage that are drinking. It's not safe for you guys. And it was horrible. Mark says, what makes us human? The monk said. Buddha responded, if you can identify the 3 traffic light images you are. Mark, that was a good one. What makes us human? Being able to identify... No, not only that, but be able to identify where is like the crossing line onto the picture. Like only select the square that are just the crossing lines on the picture. No, it's not like she expects me to be there, but I kind of just cut the ties because it was not a safe relationship for any side. It was a relationship that would, it was a friendship that would kind of drag us down, and I would not be able to just be around her without the constant fear that she would put herself into a harmful situation, and I would have to deal with that. I was mostly scared for that, you know? I was scared of because of that. Just the way that I was scared that she would do something harmful, and we would be responsible for that, you know? That we could be penalized or that, you know, it would be horrible. And then I chose to stop hanging out with her, you know? It was a very sad experience to hear about, and we chose to cut ties. Yeah. Goes the way it goes. I'm 100% sure that there are people out there that just had a worse history than mine compared to this. Way worse. But that was one of the events that made me just completely cut ties with someone, you know, because of something that they chose to do. So that was horrible. Like you said, Joe, you had a friend that also cut ties with you because he just maybe wanted to try different things in life, just go to new social circles, but it was a complete jerk about it, and he wasn't completely fault for that. But you just chose to go on, you know? It's just how it goes. Like I said, like you said, we're all humans, and we make decisions like this all time. They can be for big reasons or for small reasons, but we choose the friendships that we have, or we choose to be around certain people because of reasons. You know, it's just the way it goes. What about you guys? Any more stories into the chat that you guys would like to say, that you guys would like to bring out? Let me see if I can think of another one of one time that I cut ties. Right now it's been a little bit fuzzy. Come on, guys, give me a story to either think about or to read. Let me think about. And I think that she's alive still. She's okay. I think she's doing maybe a little bit better. Okay, Joe. Okay. What do you mean? I almost got stabbed by a pencil. Isn't it with a pencil? How that happens? How did you almost got stabbed by a pencil? You just what? Why? What? What did you do, or what did someone do? What? Why? Okay, no, I just completely forgot the story. Really, it just it's gone. Why? How? I just completely forgot what I was about to say because of that statement. How do you almost get stabbed by a pencil? Fucking pencil. How? Dude, how do you get stabbed by a pencil? I was once stabbed by a bamboo piece. Yeah, Diane, that's what I'm saying. How do you almost get stabbed by a pencil? Yeah. You have some explaining to do, Joe. I'm gonna be waiting your story. Okay, sure story. I was one of the bad I was one of the bad kids that needed help, and I wish I can go back in time, and I wish I could have been better. You remember Olive Crest Academy I mentioned? I don't think I remember, but let me Google that real quick. Let me see. Olive Crest Academy. Okay, so go on. Now I know like the picture of the place. So what about it? What about it? Okay, California Orange Olive Crest Academy. So what about it? How did you almost got stabbed with a pencil? Oh, sorry to hear, Joe. So you almost got stabbed with a pencil at that school? Really? Was this level of delinquency in the school? Of like bullies? Oh, damn. At least I'm thankful that I never went to a place like this, really just being treated like a criminal. But really, people just taking pencils and use them as a like a sharp weapons. But was it another student? It couldn't have been a teacher, right? Then at one point, one of the kids loses their shit and tries to stab me with a pencil, like a knife in the hand, but I managed to get away. Yeah, thank God you got away. Oh, I think that we're getting to a new subject, like school fights. Yeah, he deserved it if you want to gonna lose it. But I wonder what goes like through someone's mind, you know, when this all shit is happening. Like, I kind of like just envision like a lot of bad like family problems, you know. The usual that for people that usually are like this, usually just terrible like family relationships. Sometimes they don't have either a mother or father or neither, and bad companies. There was one time, no. Joe says that either themselves or the staff that abuse this. Oof. Really, there are just some teachers that really don't deserve to be in teaching. There are just so many professors, teachers, or educators that they think that just because they are a higher figure, they should just be able to do whatever they want, and it's just so stupid. It's not fair. I know that even myself, I allow myself to just go to dark places into my mind in certain times, but lash out at someone else, I like this. In very rare occasions that happened to me, but never to the level that I actually just stab someone or try to stab him. Oh, Henry's just gonna eat like his problems away with some Nutella. And now I wish I had some Nutella with me. You know, okay, next time, you know what? I'm gonna try to any day I'm gonna do a Nutella like chatting stream. I'm just like slowly eating a jar of Nutella with you guys while we talk. That would be cool. Kind of is the mukbang videos like eating and talking, or just mukbang just eating a lot of food? Because being able to just like talk about these stories and eat a little bit of Nutella can actually just be very, very like comforting, you know. Or a cold drink, damn right. Cheers. I think that I remember one of the times that I got into a school fight. I think there was less than 5 in my whole like story as a student. One of the times that I was like in a school fight, it was like this. I used to have like this thing that I do that I would like take some like small like plastic bags, you know, the ones that were rectangular. I would like just blow into them. I would tie them up and start to do some balloon animals with everything. Hey, someone tell welcome to the stream. We're talking about school fights right now. And there was like this kid that was not well in the head. He actually had some mental issues or mental problems, you know. I think it was around the time in Brazil when I was like young, when like kids like this would actually start to be sent to these schools, or it was being a little bit more normalized to accept them into school, with other normal kids or people that were not like maybe autistic or like with arthritis or other things like that. But this kid, he was a very, very big annoyance. And he saw like the little balloons that I was making, you know, just doing it. And he just came and just kind of started demanding that I would make him one. And I already didn't like the guy because he was so annoying all the time. You know, it was one of those schools and probably house situations where the parents would just comply with everything that he would ask or scream about just to get him to shut up. But I was not allowing that to happen with me. I was like, no, I will not give you one of my balloons. No, I will not. I just tried to resume my talking to one of like the cleaners of that place, one of like a very, very, very docile and a very gentle lady that was just talking with me, and she was witnessing the whole interaction, you know, as soon as he arrived. And he just started to get so pissed. He could not like get into his mindset that someone was denying him something. So he was bigger than me. He was almost like twice my size, because I think he must have been an older kid that was a few years like delayed because of his capabilities, you know, when it came to learning. And he just started to try to kick me because he was angry, you know. He's like one of those kids that as soon as someone says no shit, they just start to punch or kick or try to just get to do something to annoy the parents, to get their attention to them, to get to whatever they want. So he just started to kick me, and the lady just tried to make him stop by saying, "Oh, stop it, Daniel, get out of here, just get out of here, run, don't let him like kick you, don't let him hurt you." And then I started to run as I complied. But at that moment, I just remember me like kind of running through the hall, the lady saying just for me to run, you know, just to get away from him so he wouldn't hurt me. And then I really remember that I got so mad that I was running. I just kind of stopped, like I locked in at that moment. I just turned around, and as soon as he just tried to just come right on top of me, he didn't stop. He didn't expect me to suddenly stop. I just, as soon as he kind of gave like that little like a rough stop, you know, on his feet, I just went ahead. I just extended my hand to him. I took him by the throat and I just put him against the wall. And I just remember they were like, you know, he was just so scared shitless. I think that he never actually had someone fight back, you know, when he would start abusing others like that. But I just remember that as soon as I had my hand on him, that I had my hand on his throat against the wall. And mind you guys, that was when I was maybe around 10 or 11 years old. I could not have been like older than 12. As soon as I did that to him, to like maybe a 14-year-old or 15-year-old, like out of nowhere there were like a few grown-ups around us that just broke us up. But damn it, that felt good, you know, just being able to just rise against the bully. He never messed with me again after that, you know. That was one of the few times that I just allowed the intrusive thoughts in my head to win. But thank God I was a kid and I didn't do anything worse with that kid, because Jesus, if I had that like a level of anger and that level of just snapping at someone that was trying to harm me, and being to the point of me, a 10-year-old or 11-year-old, just go ahead and taking someone by the throat and putting them against the wall like that, just to going like this and putting them against the wall. I'm really thankful that I'm a more calm person and controlled person nowadays, because damn, that would not end well, really. If you reach a point where people are just being put against a wall by their throats, you know, nothing good is gonna come out of this. So damn, that was an interesting day to have. You know, that was an interesting day for sure. Sorry if it's a weird story. And thank you, Hajim. It is indeed a cool hat. Hey Titan, we're talking about school bullies and school fights. And I was just telling that story about once when an older kid that had some problems in the mind tried to just bully and to kick me and to just do some harm to me. And in the end, they just took him by the throat, pushed him against the wall, and he never messed with me again after that. It just happens. I'm not a guy that usually just uses aggression as my first option. It's really rare for me to just snap like that. Usually nowadays, just I have a few years between like problems like that of getting physical with anyone. But damn, you know, just blowing up to that as a kid, I cannot even imagine like how much it feel like an adult to actually just come to this point that you just lead yourself into someone you just want to do them harm, you know. I think I'm grateful enough for just having the right creation, just being able to have grown up to be someone more calm to that matter, you know. But we all have breaking points, and that's how it goes. Gladly, I never did anything too stupid when it comes to school fights. What about you guys? Did anyone in the chat ever got into a school fight, a physical school fight with anyone? What's your story, guys? What do you guys bring me? What do you guys have to say or speak about? What are we gonna talk about now? Coca-Cola. Oh, Henry, you just fought with 3 kids and you won? Where? In what game? What game, Henry? Joe says, oh yeah, the school I mentioned earlier, I went back and see my own when I grow up. The school of Oliver Crest no longer exists. When I checked the map, it was something else. My guess, one day soon report the school or something. Yeah, they deserve. If you're actually going through like a physical harm in the school by the staff or anything like that, they 100% deserve to just be brought to the news. Oh yeah, Titan, too many, but just the usual. What is your usual? Because we went from someone almost being stabbed with a pencil, that is a Nigel's story, to me actually pinning like an older student that had like some problems in the head against the wall. What is your normal stories about fights? Yeah, but Joe, this is just for the best, you know? Places like this, the sooner that they close, the better. We still have a lot of bad places on the planet. A lot of bad schools, a lot of bad environments. But thank God that a few good of them are going out of existence, you know? Just, it's better. Nowadays, it's just harder to just hide things like this, you know? So I think that we have less than we had 100 years ago. So I think we're just a little bit better in a few spots, a very few spots, when it comes to education. And not harming kids. We're just a little bit better. Because at least nowadays we know how big of a problem it is. That's just a good step to start with, you know, just knowing that there is a problem. Oof, guys, sorry, I'm starting to get a little bit heated up. I just told like a story that was from my basically childhood of a school fight. I'm gonna drink a little bit more of soda and I might need to turn on the AC. I was starting to get a little bit heated up with the story. My blood's starting to just boil a little bit with the story. I start to remember the adrenaline of the fight of just having someone bigger than me pinned down, you know? To have someone look at me with fear, you know, for their well-being like that. It's crazy. Joe says, and thank you for reading all that. I was expecting being shot, but because that place made me scared by... Oh, that place made you scared of older adults or authorities? Joe, we're here to talk, you know? If there's a subject that I'm not comfortable with, I will say, but that I 100% believe you that to be true. Because there are places out there where you will not be safe and people that should protect you will not protect you. And I know it. I just said schoolyard fights, 1 or 2 blows and someone goes away crying. Oh yeah. I've seen things like that and I've been a part of a few fights like that. I've always been an emotional kid, so if someone's just messing with me to a point where I actually got into a fight, I usually just leave crying because I just feel like I did something wrong. I never want to get into a fight in the first place, and just because I feel like I used to feel very bad for what my parents would think of me, you know, for just getting into a school fight. I was a good kid, but sometimes people were just assholes, and then that happens. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Joe. I will never shut down a story that is supposed to be true and is supposed to just add to the conversation. Yeah, I say that I know you a little bit, Joe. We're Cap brothers now. We are men of good hat. We're men of good hats. So if you want to take something off your chest like that and you just want to throw it into the conversation, there's no problem, you know? No problem. As long as we just don't lose our composure, as long as we keep civilized and respectful, I don't have a problem. Henry asks, which one would you fight to the death? Heavy Guy or CJ? Oh. Sí, Joe. Ahora somos hermanos. Hermanos de boné. But Henry says, who would I fight to death? Heavy or CJ? Dude, at least depending on the level of fighting that we're going against CJ, it can be scrawny. I think that CJ doesn't, if he didn't go to any like of the schools, I think that if he didn't like went to any of the schools, like we're considering barefisted, because I think that Heavy would win a fight any day of the week. Because CJ, when it comes to fist fight, he can also be pinned down, he can be bugged down to the ground, he can be killed with that. So I think that Heavy would the least be, I would the most understanding to make it quick. CJ would do a sloppy job. He would not know how to just kill someone quickly. We had missions with CJ that we would have to just end a target into the mission just by with the physical fights. and he finished it with a stomp to the face after leaving the guy bleeding out for a little bit. So I think that the heavy would just be the most merciful kill, but I can 100% see CJ being taken down by a good opponent. It doesn't take too much to beat CJ into a physical fight, but heavy weapons guy, the guy that actually uses his fists against people that use bats, shovels, fire axe, big wrenches, broken bottles, you know, knives, kukris, and like surgeon's equipments. Dude, I'm not messing with heavy. I would go against CJ. Nigel says, I think Ryder mentioned CJ, why didn't I finish high school? Oh, remember that interaction by heart. He goes, hey CJ, tell me I didn't finish high school. And he goes, because you've been dealing drugs since the age of 10. He goes, nah, that ain't it. Oh, it's because you put your hands onto that professor for wearing bala collars. And he goes, nah, that ain't it either. It's cause I am too good for this shit. OJ, a genius. Dude, how can I just don't remember the songs of Disney nowadays, but I can remember of this interaction? I think it's just because the interaction between Ryder and CJ are that top notch. That's great. You know, it's just that good. It's just that good. I don't know, I just really wish that we would get more like interaction between Ryder and CJ where they're just more friendly to each other. Because I had actually seen an analysis about the GTA San Andreas and Ryder's character, and the analysis just shows so perfectly like how Ryder is supposed to be hurt by all of that. Because think with me on this. CJ like allows Brian to die, which was someone who most likely was also friends with Ryder. So that day Ryder didn't only lose a friend, like he lost to CJ as well, because CJ ran away and spent 5 years away. Ryder was already out of an education because he was kicked out of school. Like all of his homies were starting to go downhill. People were starting to die left and right on the Grove Street. And when CJ finally comes home, the only apology that he kind of gives around, you know, is for Sweet for not being there because of their mom. But Ryder is always a background character, so he's not important enough to be like one of the first part that CJ would apologize. But he also is a screw up enough nowadays that he doesn't know how to project what he's feeling, you know. So the way that he says to CJ that I have not forgiven you, I do not can forgive you right now for you abandoning us, for abandoning me. We're supposed to be friends. And that's how Ryder just goes to say. He just goes to just call him a buster, to ask him when he's gonna run off again. Because I think in reality he's just wanting to say, when you're gonna apologize for leaving me here in this dump, when you're gonna apologize for running away, for leaving all of us, for leaving me in this shithole all alone. And that's very sad, you know. Ryder is such a, I would say, not dramatic, but such a tragic character. Especially even more now that nowadays we all know that the GTA Rockstar company, they had the problem with the voice actor for Ryder, and the story was probably changed around a lot of times. And the ending that we got for Ryder was one that was so rushed that it didn't make sense if you actually think about it, you know, for him to betray the Grove Street. It's just very sad not to have a chance, you know. Oh yeah, Joe. Ryder is one of the funniest characters in GTA San Andreas, period. You know, every interaction that we have with him is just him being a complete nonsense. Him just kind of cursing at CJ for doing something or just complaining. And I think that that's what the situation that made him one of the most memorable characters of GTA San Andreas. First of all, because since the majority of the people would only play the beginning, Ryder is one of the first missions that we have. I think that he's most likely the second mission that we get as soon as we load the game. We have the mission to go to the graveyard to CJ's mom's burial, and then when we jump to a mission, his mission is like right at the side of our finishing point of the first mission. So everyone knows Ryder. He's one of the most known NPCs in GTA San Andreas. And I feel bad for him. You know, he was funny. It would be great to see him making a better I would say result of himself in the end, but it just happens. He goes, "Hey CJ, are you gonna crush the car again?" fuck you, Ryder. You know, it just goes like that. And I remember just to one point at the end, you know, I think it was like a reuniting the families when there's a Sweet, Smoke, CJ, and Ryder in the car. I just did like this. So there were the four of them in the car going to the mission, and when Ryder started to mess up with CJ again, just start to kind of complain about his driving and everything around. I remember that Sweet and Smoke kind of jumped to cross the fence, you know. So it's even worse. So it's like Ryder doesn't know how to express himself about what he feels because he's just so much into his own mind because of the drugs and other things that he just seemed like a paranoid motherfucker, but a loyal one at least. That as soon as he does one thing that he's doing since like CJ came back, which is to complain, you know, about him, and everyone just jumps into the defense of CJ. I cannot really imagine like how betrayed he must have felt, you know, like to have like this one guy that abandoned everyone, and I mean everyone into the grove to run away because he did something fucked up to his family, you know, like according to CJ he let Brian die. And after all of this, you know, everyone around just forgave CJ and now might just think better of CJ than Ryder. Dude, that must have been such a fucked up moment for Ryder, you know? I can 100% feel bad for Ryder, really. Just the way it goes. Anything more? We're gonna talk about GTA. Gentlemen, any more suggestions of subjects or things for us to talk about? I'm gonna go turn on my AC, so 10 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I'm back. What should we talk about now? I'm just back. What we talk about now? I'm gonna be spinning a little bit. This is a funny chair. It might be a horrible chair to sit for long periods of time, but to just be doing this is actually quite fun to spend a moment. I don't think this stream is gonna do so well for me in the end because I think that my ADHD is kicking in. Now that I'm getting a little bit hyped with the whole conversation and things to talk about, I am actually just talking. Yeah, I'm good. I don't know. I think that random people that will log into the stream, they will just look at me and say, "Dude, is this guy high on something right now?" Okay. Putting the ADHD aside, Nigel says, I think a video about Ryder not betraying the Ghost Street does fit the storyline. Yeah, there's a video where like a lot of people say that Ryder was not supposed to betray, but I think there was one good video of analysis that says that Ryder was not supposed to have betrayed Grove Street on the story. It just was a rush change. And I agree with that. All of Ryder's missions help Grove Street. Big Smoke's missions only help himself. All of Ryder's mission just to like show how much Ryder is like mad at CJ for this and that, left and right. While all of Big Smoke's missions just show Big Smoke just walking over Carl without him knowing, just so he can get an advantage with deals and can get other things, you know? So yeah. I really wish that they would have done better for Ryder. And it's even worse what Rockstar did with San Andreas, you know? Just the way it goes. Not on San Andreas, but the whole trilogy, you know? And the mod community, just horrible. Okay. Gentlemen, until we get a new subject, I'm gonna take a quick nap. Okay, I'm back. In that case, there is 115AI fan video, and I'll put in the video recommendation channel. Is that one that says if Ryder never betrayed the Grove Street? What if? Is a what if video? It could be kind of cool. I think that nowadays, and this goes for AI content creation, I think that videos that would just be able to use the voice of the person to make new situations could be such a good implement. But I know that not everyone enjoys AI content creator, especially because in the US we got a lot of people and voice actors that just think that that's stealing because they're stealing their jobs. Instead of just hiring them to do this, they resorted to free methods that copy their voice, and that's fair, you know? The Green Saber alternative storyline. Okay, let me have a quick check on that to see. I'm not gonna see the video, but I just want to have a quick look at what it looks like. Let me see. The Green Saber alternate story. Ooh, it's a 15-minute video. Oh, it's from Real Kevin. I think I've been in the Real Kevin's channel before, honestly. Oh yeah, I remember that, Joe. I remember that as soon as I saw that, I saw like the Scooby-Doo FNAF video in like a recommendation to the first day that the video was released, and I really thought to myself, oh, I must remember about this video later because this seemed like a cool video to react to. It seems like a funny mix. And then it just went the way it went. Daphne kind of really like fucked up her side in the end, you know, from her just saying that she would get into contact with people, so he never like gets any like voice actors to work for him, you know, or just going to like later posting a new like profile picture of her character of Daphne, just to discover later that it was made with an AI, an art AI. That didn't look well for her, you know. She could have just voiced like her opinion in a much more, I would say, less aggressive way, you know, in a much more simple way, to just not harass anyone, to not talk bad, you know, publicly about someone to that level, because she really stepped down like her level. She went lower than she should have when dealing with that. I don't know, I think she was just maybe handling with a lot of personal things to just explode like that for a random person making a very cool animation using her AI voice to be able to voice her. And I don't even know like how long like in the video like she actually talked. You know, I imagine a lot of it would be just kind of animations or one-liners. Just the way it is. But by the way, guys, did you guys used to watch Scooby-Doo? My favorite Scooby-Doo is What's New Scooby-Doo. And I remember that when I was a kid, I used to have all the like DVDs, you know, like the original, like the OG live-action Scooby-Doos. Those were good. Those were very good. Thank you, Joe. Thanks for posting the video. And guys, if I may ask, remember to drop a like on the video, because this is my first ever just chatting stream, I would say. My first straight out of the bat, just nothing before, nothing later. This is gonna be just us talking. And I think that I've already been at it for 1 hour. Wow, I like to talk. So if you guys would like to show that you guys enjoy, just leave a like, share the stream, and give me a new topic to talk about. I'm gonna chill to the music a little bit. If you guys would like to leave a subject for us to talk about, just leave it in the comment section. Worth it. Oh yeah, that reminds me of something. If no one's actually gonna put a comment right now, it's totally okay. But I remember seeing like the cover of an article that says that some teens and adults are actually resorting to like less technological phones, so there isn't like that many distractions for them to not be that addicted to their phones. What do you guys think about that? Because I have a Motorola. I don't know if that's a brand that is known in the US, but I have a Clash Royale into my like phone. I have like other things. I have social medias in my phone. But when I was a kid, I always wanted to have one of those flip phones like in the movies, you know, to be able to make calls and everything. My first phone was one that could only basically like use it as a phone and use it as a small TV, because I could just pull off a little like antenna out of the phone and use it as a little like TV, and that was so cool. I was able to watch El Chavo del Ocho into like that, into recess at school. That was so cool. The only problem is that sometimes it would kind of be a little bit buggy. And after that I started to receive better phones, and then I started to get into the rabbit hole of the cell phone games. Like a Subway Surfer, Zombie Tsunami, Clash of Clans, that was a good one at the time. And it's just the way it is. What about you guys? Would you guys actually try to go for, if you guys would actually choose to go for a less technological phone? Nigel says, when I was younger, I wanted to have a phone to get on Facebook. Now, meh. Yeah, honestly, I think that I never use Facebook anymore. The only thing that keeps me posting on Facebook is just when I use Instagram, and the post automatically also goes to Facebook. Oh no, Henry, I didn't know you had a tutorial how to make noodles. I think, honestly, I never ate instant noodles. Never. I'm not someone that usually goes for, like, I don't know how you call it, but quick food like that you just put into the microwave, like noodles. If I go for a burger. I don't know, I'm really a carnivore. If I had to choose between pasta and meat, I just go ahead and I choose, like, the protein. It's just the way that I choose, it's just the way that I go, you know? I like it. It's delicious. Suffer, Joe. You're gonna get hungry. Oh yeah, by the way, Joe, send a hi to your GF for me. I hope she's doing well. But back to the topic. If I had to choose between pizza and burger, I choose burger. What about you guys? Let me actually put this as a little vote. Let me see. Interacted. Choose one. Burger. Pizza. And done. There's gonna be an interesting one. Because I don't know why, but I've met a lot of people that just say they prefer pizza. I think a lot of people just prefer the mass, the cheese. But I am one that prefers burgers. I just like to have the fries as a compliment, the soda, I like it. My favorite food is pizza, good for party, good for hangouts, and good for cold rain. I think that I can understand. Pizza is just easier to prepare, it's just easier to order, it's cheaper to order pizza. It comes more pizza than what it would come for a burger. I can agree with you on that. Pizza is just great for parties, and even more in the US. Because pizza is just one that you can order very quickly, 30 minutes is in, if the stereotype's still in. Do you guys still receive pizza in 30 minutes, or it's free, or does that thing don't exist anymore? Huh? And then it just goes like this, you know? Beep. Pizza. Everyone can get a slice, there's not that many leftovers. Because burgers usually will be a full price as a pizza to deliver, and then not everyone will be able to eat out of that. Mark says, I got a flip phone and got laughed at school for having it instead of a normal phone. Just leave him, Mark. Just leave him. You know, a flip phone can also be very cool. You know, I remember just seeing them in the movies and I was like, oh, I wish I had a flip phone like that. They seem so cool. But that might be me just being like a little bit old nowadays. I just says, one of the reasons I started wearing a wristwatch is to get away from my phone. Sometimes I want to know the hour, look at my phone, waste like 20 minutes and forget to see the time. Yeah, it's like, oh, I wonder what time it is. Wait, what time it is again? I didn't watch the time. I watched my feed on Instagram. And then you actually look at the hour. I've had moments like that. Oh, come on. There's only like one person that actually agrees with burger. Come on. Where's the burger squad? Where's the people that actually likes burgers in the chat? But I will not judge you guys. Not that much. You like burgers, Billy? Okay, at least you got me on this one. You got my back on this one. Burgers. It's your choice, Joe. I will not judge you that much for it. I accept it the way it is. But yeah, pizza is just good. I wish that I could wear a wristwatch more often, but one problem that we have in Brazil is that, at least for me, I'm scared of wearing a watch around like everywhere, because I don't want to just have it as a sign that I would be a good target for just being mugged. You know, I don't want to show off that I have cool things. I just try to walk as fast as I can from point A to point B, and I don't like to just wear it. It's been years since I used one, and my last one kind of broke or stopped working, so I just dropped entirely using a watch. But I should just try to get a cheap one. Yeah, I just don't want to wear one because nowadays wearing a watch, if you don't work into like an office or company or a safe place, if your transit from one place to another is not safe entirely, it's risky. Yeah, I agree with you, Tite. I think that the most thing that everyone is voting right now for pizza is because it's more convenient. I totally agree with that. Completely agree with you. The convenience really just makes it a more choosable dish. I agree with you on that. Okay, now let's talk about this. For you guys, what is the best game for a party? Just a party, you know, just hanging out with friends and maybe 1 or 2 or 3 guests that you don't know, or just going to a place where people are drinking left and right, you know, but casually, and someone's just bringing a game. What is the best party games that you guys can come up with? I've had times that we played Uno, we had times that we played Twister, we had times that we just played a few drinking games, or at least they play because I don't drink and I just sit around, talk and watch. Marcos says Minecraft is pretty funny with the party. The only problem is that getting a lot of people at the party just to play Minecraft is impossible because of the controllers. But as I was saying, what is a cool game for parties? Casio has super cheap and classy ones. Look for the classical Casio FW91. What is that? Let me see. Classical Casio FW91. Let me look at this. Oh, it's a watch. Okay. Oh, we actually have those in Brazil. Yeah, not so expensive. Nice. Thank you for the tip. Thank you for the tip, Mark. We played like a murder into the parties. We played other things left and right. But can you guys recommend me right now a cool party game, you know, for just when you're having people over? Oh yeah, Joe says, recently I bought my 2DS and one of us played Mario Kart / party. Even made it interesting and put a quarter as a gamble. Oh, really? I have a friend that has this Nintendo DS. No, sorry, a Switch. And he brings it to the party sometimes. And I talked to him that, okay, this day we're gonna do something, and can you bring it? I said yes. I'm just gonna take the TV on my room, put it in the living room, and we're gonna have like games, you know, around. It's gonna be so cool to be able to play with everyone and have fun on that. It's gonna be amazing. Usually the groups that stay around, if we had the TV to be able to play with a good number of people around, that would be amazing. Speaking of, let me actually go look at the group right now and see and just try to put some order into the house. Now we just look at the group. Let me look at it. Just a second, guys. Okay, I think we're all good. Just I need to remember to sometimes just come back to the group and don't let the flame die out for this. Oh, this is a cool one. Yu-Gi-Oh! Dude, let me show you, Titan. I'm gonna pull out my D&D deck so we can talk about it. Bill says, can I come? Yeah, sure. No problem. Oh, wait, you can't, Bill, because you're underage, and it's gonna be... and we're gonna have alcohol, like, drinks around us, so sorry, you cannot. Like, this is my, like, oh, wait. Memes. Why not? Okay. Sorry, Titan, I'm gonna have to show my cards later. Yeah, I was just so hyped. I was hyped about it, but I... more than... I'll just leave them to the side right now. But what do you guys say that we look at some memes? What do you guys say? Who wants to look at some TF2 memes? Let's have a look at it. Who wants to look at some memes? Yeah, TF2 memes. Let me just edit the video to just a plus TF2 memes. Okay, we good? Let me just now go back to the stream. And I'm gonna need to set up with the camera for this. Just a second. Playlists. Yeah, here it is. Just a second. Okay. Nice. Let me move. I'm gonna need to move the stream to the side, guys. Just a second. Just need to set everything right so I can share the screen so we can watch memes. Let me see. My channel. Back to the stream. That's good. Okay. Now let me close up the music. And this is how it's gonna go. We're gonna go see some memes on stream. So, I will record and then post on the channel, okay? You guys behave. So, let me just go ahead and add the video here. Just a second. Oops, sorry, excuse me. Yep, there we go. Oh. Okay, this is gonna be a weird one to just increase the size of. No, this is gonna be a little bit weird. Okay, well, how about here? Is this good for you guys? Can you guys give me some feedback on it? Is this good? Maybe I'll have to drag my main camera to the side. Like this. Is this good for you guys? Is this good? Can you guys give me some feedback on this? Does this look nice? Does this look okay? Oh, so welcome back, Jim. Okay, we good? We good, guys? We good to watch a meme stream? And I might need to mute this later, depending, because of being like copyrighted music. Let's hope there is not that much copyright stuff, okay? Maybe make myself a little bit shorter. Okay, I will try. Let me just try to make myself a little bit shorter. I did. Let me make the tip jar shorter as well. I'm gonna leave him here, the little tip jar, and a little bit bigger. And let's try to make the video bigger. How about this? This is good? How about now? This better? Is this better? Okay, see ya, Titan. Is this better, guys? Do I have the permission to go? Do I have permission? Hajim says good. Henry says yes. Anyone else before we start this meme stream? Meme. Watching TF2 memes. Okay, so let's go. Once again, before we actually do this, I just would like to thank Beater for actually replying to my comments and actually saying that it's okay for me to react to this on stream, okay? Everyone, we thank Beater for this, and now let's go watch it. Go. I knew it. Straight as it started, I knew it. I think I have already seen this video like many years ago before the channel. And yeah, wait, let me just see this. From what years? 3 years ago. So it's basically from around when I started the channel. That's such a like a well-known TF2 meme, but it's a great one. And now we got Tyler. Tyler is what is Tyler01 his name?
Around here.
This is one of the reasons I never play Spy. I never play Engineer, because if there's spies right behind me, I don't want to. I don't want to play Engineer. I hate spies.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, I have the impression that I've already seen this one, but then there's a good one. Quick question about these guys over here. About this. Do you guys know where this is from? Because I've seen memes about these little like bean guys or like Eminem wannabes, and I really don't know what this is about. It's like this like a series, an actual like Killer Beans. This isn't actually like an animated series or movie, Hajim. Because I don't know, this is kind of so high quality, but at the same time it's so low quality. You know, I don't know. But is it a true thing? You know? Thank you, Hajim.
I am the scout here. You seeing this?
I knew it. Okay, as soon as I saw Soldier smile, I knew what was coming right there. Just going, me just you're memeing, mine, and just runs away. Oh, Soldier.
Doc, come on, man.
Which one of you is crying?
Me. Thanks for that, tough guy.
This is why Heavy is such a cool guy. He's always has your back. You don't touch Heavy sandwich or Heavy sandwich. Oh, okay, Hank. Why does as soon as I speak about spies you show up, Hank? Do you have my place like a Graham? Do you have a microphone around here? Because I just mentioned spies and you show up. Okay, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. And honestly, this is something that is interesting to say. Because honestly, engineer gaming and the mercenaries gaming, you know, phrases just became so popular, but all started with engineer gaming. And I say I cannot explain why this became a thing. It's just something that became like cool because it became cool, right? I don't know. Hank says, there are cameras outside your house. Hey, as long as you don't have a camera in my bathroom trying to just record me while I'm taking a shit or taking a bath or anything like that, I don't mind as much as I should. Okay, but if I find your cameras, I will destroy them. Okay, just saying. I know this one. The trick with that is to see if the spy actually showed up on the kill feed. If he showed up in the kill feed to you, you might still need to be aware. But if someone else killed the spy and you saw them killing the spy and their name didn't show up in the kill feed, you know it's a fake one. Just a heads up for any new players in the chat.
Like you cut, G.
Honestly, like that glove is such a terrible weapon. I never see anyone wearing it but the memes. The only time that I would see like the only time that I actually saw anyone wearing the glove like that is just when there was like the release of the glove and everyone was just using the glove to slap like their fellow mercenaries, but it was, you know, we would just stay like behind people and we would just slap their asses into the game. It's just kind of a shitpost weapon.
Need a dispenser here.
Erecting a dispenser.
Thanks for that, tough guy.
Thanks, lad.
Bye. No. I got bonk. Yeah, dance.
Yeah, I think I've been there. I used to just to mess around with Scout, I just open, drink the bonk, go to the enemy line, just start taunting to either distract them or to see if they will like taunt with me, maybe doing rock paper scissors or something like that. And Joe says, wait, if spy fake death in TF2 gaming, wait, what, Joe? I don't think I understood. Could you try to rephrase that? Mark says strange bonk farmers in the wild. Okay, that's a cool video idea. Can you guys just imagine an SFM or a Gmod video about how scouts they grow their bonk? Can you guys imagine like how they would grow, like how the aesthetic of the video would be? Honestly, something that I can imagine either ST Black ST or Custom Moinen doing. I really can just imagine like the scouts planting some bonk into the ground, or like just putting some bonk into the soil so it would grow to a bonk tree. Hey Joe, no problem of making mistakes, just try to rephrase it so we can understand better. In the meantime, let's continue.
I am heavy weapons guy.
Nice.
Sandwich. Nom nom nom. Hey, look, buddy.
I really cannot imagine having eating spaghetti like that. I think Heavy would be way more polite when coming to home to eat spaghetti. I cannot just imagine just take the whole thing and letting like his whole jaw be filthed by that. No, I cannot imagine that. That's not the Heavy that I choose to believe in.
Nonsense.
Damn it.
Because at the end of the day, long as there's two people left on the planet,
Someone is gonna want someone dead. Okay, I'm gonna say the two parts of this that makes this even worse is that first of all, I thought that could have been Harambe, you know, for in the video, and second of all, the part that is demo man to be actually like to be the sounds of the monkey as he's shot down. It's even worse. It just adds like a dark humor layer, and I really love dark humor. Oh, god damn it. Mark says, no, like a scout with a strange bonk drinking it and then resupplying it to make the strange color goes up. Oh yeah, you can. I do that with my chocolate. You can. Like my chocolate for the Heavy, the locust bar, you can do that. Just keep eating and resupplying it. You can do it. You can farm your points like that. Alright, media engineer.
This is how not to hammer in a nail. Now this is the proper way to hammer a nail.
And he's gonna hit his hand, I know. Amazing. Yeah! Nice one, boys.
Just found out about.
Everyone just instantly started to dance as soon as they finished the game. And honestly, why wouldn't they? I just want like capture the flag games to be over so quick, you know. I just want to win and move on to a better map. Nowadays, I cannot stand any type of capture the flag game. They just take so long.
6, I think I'm going to be sick.
Don't worry, Soldier 6 isn't real Scout was lying.
Thank God. Let's do this Texas
Oh, I know
style.
this one. I know this one.
Hell, that was
Amazing. Yee! No. Oh.
Why do women only like
I know this one.
treat them like shit?
Why do guys only want to bitch and bimbos who walked all over them?
Walk all over them.
Why is the car not moving?
I hope you
Die in the fire. Ah! That's a great one. And honestly, can I say that the Living Tombstone, it's amazing making FNAF music. I know I used to listen a lot to this song. This song is called I Hope You Die in the Fire, and it's a banger if you're a FNAF fan. Definitely recommend it.
Because at the end of the day, long as
Oh,
there's
is
two
that
people
the
left
cat
on the
meme
planet,
again? This is the cat
someone's
meme
gonna
again.
want someone dead.
And critical hit. There it goes.
Hey boys, it's a spy. Hey there.
Good looking. Got a bucket of
Got a bucket
chicken.
of chicken.
By the way, can any of you just tell me what is like this meme about just putting someone in a square and saying something under it? What is the origin of this meme? I really don't know. I remember seeing this meme in a few different occasions. People use this in TF2, but most specifically, I remember I forgot the name of the channel. Sorry, but this is the guy who made the TF2 versus FNAF video, where the woman is just like, "Hey, let's drink," and then he's put into a square, you know, and the squares just keep being added. What is the origin of this meme? Do you guys know? Hellbound. Let me Google that real quick. Just let me see. Hellbound. Really? You sure? Damn, I'm gonna have to actually look that up later. Thank you. Let's continue.
Uh-oh, I soiled sandwich. Ah!
Oh, Nico got avocado.
I am sexy.
Hey
Okay. Give me a second. Just give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Just give me a second. I think we're lagging a little bit. I was not expecting that either, but let me just go like just like heavy. Just like heavy. I am sexy.
Hey boys, it's a spy.
Just like what a way to just keep like some extremely like I would say like a self-esteem. It just goes, I am sexy. Don't clip that. Don't clip that.
I am the Ubermensch.
And actually, let me just talk. The meme about this guy, the guy just going, just giving this and disappearing. We actually just we actually use this meme a lot with me and my group of friends. We just go ahead, we're talking about this, and as soon as someone disappears or someone just leaves a situation, you know, to don't die in the game, they just mention this meme about them, just like the guy that does the peace sign and just disappears. It's amazing. And let's go.
I am the Ubermensch.
The healing is not as rewarding as the hurting. I'm going.
Sniping's a good job, mate.
I knew that one.
It's challenging work, out of doors. I guarantee you'll not go hungry.
Some people think they can outsmart me.
Yeah, heavy? Why?
Maybe.
Baby man.
I've yet to meet one that can outsmart.
Not a bullet.
I'm dead.
Yeah, this is another one that I could actually just be very interested in hearing about. Where does this up and then disappears originated from? Do you guys know? I haven't, Gumball. I haven't. Which one you're talking about? You can tell me and then we'll talk about soon enough. I'm gonna be watching more memes now. But please, guys, if you guys know the origin of the screaming and then disappearing, please let me know. Really? Is that the origin? FNAF? Huh. I never would have guessed. Poor baby. Poor baby engineer.
Oh, please.
It goes, motherfucker, I love you, man. I beat it. Hey, Hank, no problem. Thank you for coming to the stream. Good night. engineer mains when they wear when they use the jag and need to actually hit the sentry 3 times. Oh, really, Mark? Ah, très bien. J'ai parlé tout petit peu avec français, but it's just a little bit. I can better understand it, you know, when having a conversation and actually speaking it, because I never speak French nowadays. I just knew the very basic, and if I hear people talking about it and I know the subject, I can understand them. But out of the blue, I can't. Me on my way to my parents' bedroom to tell them I had a bad dream. You go, Evie, you tell them. Oh, Brazil. Oh. Pam, pam, pam. Pam, pam, pam. Pam, pam, pam. Pam.
I am a gun.
Whoop. More. When I remember one of the streams where we were having like 6 or 7 heavies, and we just tried to do a whole campaign to everyone just go the same class. It's always cool when everyone goes the same class in one match. It's amazing. Oh, heavy does not feel right. Like, didn't Doge die this year? Like the dog that was the meme. You know, this dog didn't. He died this year or was last year? I don't remember now. Oh, I just feel like I just realized that the demo has 2 eyes. That's cursed. Hey, Scout, can I have some scrampe? Okay, but just one, and then he just picks the gigantic bottle. Yeah, but yeah, he passed away, Joe. Poor thing. A red spies in the base. Defend the briefcase.
Don't worry, boy.
I forgot. He actually goes up on the video. I totally forgot that.
Don't worry, boys. The engineer is engine.
There's just so many memes of people disappearing. And everyone dies. Oh no, this is where everyone disappeared, but there's one where everyone just dies and drops dead. Hit it. The engineer.
Oh,
Nice.
hey, heavy.
Yes.
Here's a bonk, because you're freaking epic.
Oh, cool.
Oh, thank you. Scout is credit to.
I'm just kidding. But fuck you.
Kill him. Kill him, Heavy.
I am owning you, you fat bald bastard.
Break his spine. Fuck you, Scout. Of course, we would have a follow-up to this meme.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Yeah, conga time.
Definitely.
Hey, let me show you.
Goddamn German.
Yeah.
Hey, medic, I'm big
While the red team is just preparing everything, the blue team is just dancing.
Douglas.
No, you are just fat, box, honey.
I don't know how to read that. I never trust to get into the intel room right away. Never. Never. There's always going to be a sentry. I always expect a sentry to be there. Go, German, you can do it! German, you can do it! Capture the book! Yes!
Victory.
Sandwich.
What the hell is your problem? What's the matter? You freaking stupid?
Sandwich.
Oh, this is so
make me
weird.
strong.
This is so weird.
Next time, eat a salad.
Sandwich and I are coming for you.
Freaking unbelievable.
Okay, honestly,
Medic!
this video just seems so creepy with the TF2 sounds and no audio.
I am dead.
I will say this effect was fucking cool. This was a fucking cool effect. This was very cool.
No! Don't turn
Oh, here we go with the markable figures. And that was a spy, right? Yeah, here goes the spy. Just with the snap, right, Joe?
What the hell?
Your turn, bitch.
Oh no.
No. Don't you dare, Harry. Don't you dare. I have a stream to finish.
Only a spoonful.
Only a spoonful?
Yo, yo, yo!
Oh, Scout is just being schizophrenic. He's playing on a solo match basically, and he just creates some homies to be able to dance with him. Poor Scout. Poor Scout. God damn it, Devilman. Try hard on the way to Captain Intel 24. That's me. That's me. Most times I'm just going for the intel.
Hey, Angie, it's Pauling.
Nope. Oh, build in a sentry.
And then he screams. That's also me. I want to capture the intelligence, but I feel bad for just finishing the game and knowing that eventually everyone's just gonna go back to actually playing the match and not being friends anymore.
I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
Poor guy.
I keep you, not the doctor. He turned
Self into a
fatbug. Funny.
Oh, Fatbug's Bunny.
Can't be just funniest shit I've ever seen. Oh, that slaps me on the.
Can you guys just imagine trying to just explain memes to people like from 20 years from now, the new generation? Or we trying to understand their new memes is gonna be so weird. Oh, you're in the heavy update? I wish we had those. I wish we had the heavy update. And this is loud. This is very loud. It was obvious.
He did not do that, Mario. Do the Mario.
Okay, happy?
You got blood on my suit.
A hand cannon. And gets a crit, I knew it. Red Soldier level 69 was auto-balanced to blue. 20 seconds later his team lost and then he was vote kicked. Goddamn Soldier. And goddamn auto-balancing. 15 years later and still a problem. Oh, this was the, I know, this was the origin meme that, like, for example, Dr. Love, you kind of use it sometimes, you know, with the music with choo-choo-choo-choo, with heavy just spinning. Oh, too bad I cannot spin because of the wire. But I would, you know, just while this song is playing, just I would spin it with my chair. We're actually living in a world where the person sitting beside you could be a cake.
He could be any one of us.
I never really was on your side.
He could be in this very room. He could be you. He could be me. He could.
I love cake. I had some cake as a dessert after dinner before the stream. Oh, there we go. And they're about to lose. And yep. I know, I've been there. I know that feeling. I know, brother. And they're gonna start capturing any second now. I know it. Poor guy. We've all been there. Yeah, the cake is a light titan. Nice reference. Helicopter. Honestly, how do people even do like these things? This is amazing. Oh, this is so creepy. Look at this. It's like a Roblox figure bugging out into his own form. Oh, we got it. We got it. This is the end. Yeah. Guys, I would like to thank everyone for being here. And I think I'm going to use this moment to wrap it up because we had the talk stream, we had the meme stream. So please, real quick, if you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like on the video. If you already left a like, just tell me what you think in the chat. Because I think that doing chat streams, you know, are something that I'm new to, but I think that we can really grow this into something cool. So if you guys enjoyed it, just either give a like to the stream, or if you already did, just let me know in the comments right now if you guys enjoyed it. Once again, a great thank you to Beater for actually responding to my comments a long time ago. That was maybe months ago, and I asked them, would you be okay if I reacted to your compilations onto a stream? Would you be okay with that? And he said, yeah, no problem, go for it. I don't even remember like what video it was anymore. I will have to maybe try to check that out just to find as a reference. But thank you, Beater, for allowing this. And this is going to be recorded. I'm doing this on the live stream. So for you people on YouTube watching this later, please be sure to give a like to the original video. It will be linked down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Okay? Bye! And for the people on the stream, that was the recording that I will post later on YouTube. But I'm going to be wrapping this up on the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much, TitanMark01, our beautiful patron, for showing up. Thanks so much, Night Joe. Thanks so much, Henry. Thanks so much, Mark, Hank, Gumball. Thank you a lot to everyone who showed up. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Billy. I hope you and Doif are doing all right. Thank you, Summon10, our member who showed up as well some time ago. Thank you, Dino. And thank you, Samuel. I hope to see you guys next time. And until then, stay awesome. Okay? Bye.